2, 3, 4.
Like that.
One kuwa biara one kiso one kuwa ukwente yere.
Thank you very much.
They'll teach us more as we're here. So by the time we're out of here, I should be able to be dancing and doing all the moves that there is to be.
Okay, girls, you can retire back to your sleeping huts.
And continue sleeping. All right, do take care of yourselves. Bye. I'll be coming to see you.
Okay.
Anybody who is not fat,
She is like the bomb.com. I love her.
The ladies were mesmerized by their royal visitors and were filled with admiration for their food culture.
They're so beautiful that I was just staring at them. That old woman is amazing.
she's so gorgeous.
She's very gracious.
She is very young at heart.
Young at heart, yeah.
Can I have some water? Love. Water, please.
I always say I need like a personal manager, like generally.
A PA.
A PA. Like someone who can manage my time, my life and everything while I manage work. Now I get to get a personal, a lady in waiting. I think I must have a lady in waiting. Seriously, on payroll. It helps. I love you. I'm definitely getting married here.
I like mango. I like the unripe ones. They're so sour. They're strong inside.
Do the massage thing. Look, I really don't like those shots.
Yeah.
And today they were really tight. Hey, they were really tight. They were hurting.
It's like we swapped sizes or something. The second half of the day was pretty good. Was catching up with the girls. We were by the deck just chatting, playing a few games, keeping ourselves busy.
And so a happy, fulfilled day in the village settles into the cool breeze of the night.
Dodo, are you okay? You're hungry? Sally, are you hungry?
Yeah, but for one small portion.
Okay.
You're about to be served your dinner. Go for the dinner, please.
I've developed a strategy for the eating that I'm not going to share. So I'm having a pretty good day.
So girls, what you're about to eat is called afiaife and usung abia. White soup and pounded yam. It's delicious. It's going to be very nice. You're going to love the food.
Is there any meat in it?
Yeah.
Yes.
What is it? What's in this one?
Just white soup, meat with dry fish. And that's all.
It was nice. I like the whole campfire thing. I keep feeling like I'm on National Geographic, you know, the Africans eating.
So should I stop eating now for the next portion?
There's obviously something else
I need a strategy with this food right now.
The food that was presented to us today, I can't really say it was bad, right from morning to supper. So throughout the day,
it's been stuff that, one can actually eat and enjoy.
So are we done?
Oh, yes.
It's been a great night.
Thank you so much for dinner.
My hat.
Wow.
Today, I must say, it wasn't like yesterday. The food was nice, fish and meat and it was nice.
We had a little session, where we kind of got to speak to each other, to learn a little bit more about each other.
Who are you in person? Outside the fattening room, who are you?
I grew up in many places. I started the first part of my life in Zambia.
I grew up in Botswana. I say Botswana without necessarily a specific place because both my parents were teachers by profession. Sitting around the fire, having dinner, and having people talk about their families, that was lovely because you got a sense of where people are coming from.
When I was about 17, I moved to Perth, Australia. That's where I finished the last part of high school and started my tertiary education there.
Earlier years were spent with my grandmother, my dearest grandmother, since my mom was in school in the States. So I grew up in my grandmother's home. The mix is right, All the ladies that are here are very strong, and it came across even during sharing stories about where they come from.
I grew up in Nigeria, in Lagos. I'm from a family of 4. I have 2 lovely sisters.
I am my mother's only child and my father's youngest sibling.
I'm the first. I have 2 lovely younger sisters and a brother.
I'm from a family of 6, 4 kids, my mom and dad making 6. I'm the first of 4 girls.
I'm the first of 3 children. I have 2 younger brothers.
It seems like a lot of us here are firstborns, so maybe that says a lot about the individuals.
I learned really interesting stuff about how people grew up, how they were brought up.
I grew up in Cape Town with my mom and my dad being Jewish and my mom Christian.
I'm from Accra, Ghana, and my tribe is Ga.
I'm from Kenya, Nairobi. Yeah, I grew up in Nairobi, full stop. When I was young, I was quite a tomboy. I spent a lot of time with my father, with cars and just running around I wished I was a boy. I mean, obviously we've been talking and we kind of knew a few things about each other, but, it's just nice to kind of just sit together and talk and discuss things.
It's been interesting talking to you, talking to ourselves, knowing ourselves better. So I'm going to leave you with night. Enjoy your meal, but I'm going to ask from night.
Good
Good
night.
night, girls.
Good night,
Finish your food. I'm going to ask. Good night.
Today actually has been a very, very good day. Dinner was good. The food was amazing. No complaints. The portions were actually not too bad.
So I'm going to hand you over to your ladies in waiting. Make sure you eat your food and impress me.
Getting the hang of having a lady in waiting who just does everything for you. Hey, I'm afraid I might get used to it, and then when I have to go back home, I'll just be like, I could really use a glass of water. And the kitchen will be right there, and I'll just be like, hardship.
Ladies, please take care of them. Good night.
Good night.
It really does seem like the eating makes the fattening room. I really do feel very heavy, almost like I've already put on a lot of K's.
I want more of this palm wine.
Come on. You want my own?
Yeah, I'm trying to see if I can get drunk off it just to see what it's like.
We're having a very nice conversation about hanging.
It's been a good day. Cheers to palm wine.
And I am the matriarch here. I'm a Totsman, a Toti. It's a pleasure. You're welcome.
Move your waist. Move your waist. I can't move your waist.
I think this is where we expose ourselves. The husbands will not be interested because the waist is not moving.